Have you ever witnessed a moment that completely changed the way you think about aging? I did, and I'll never forget it. Last year, I met an 82-year-old man named Mr. Tanaka in a small park in Osaka, Japan. Every morning at sunrise, he would walk briskly, greet everyone with a bright smile, and then drop into a surprisingly deep squat, holding it effortlessly. When I asked him how he stayed so strong, he laughed softly and said, "I just feed my body what it needs." Every morning. He wasn't talking about a fancy supplement, not a protein shake, not some expensive superfood powder. He was referring to a simple morning habit that elders in many cultures have followed for centuries, one that supports energy, strength, digestion, immunity, and vitality as we grow older. And today, you're about to learn exactly what that morning habit is, and why it can transform your health after 50, 60, 70, and beyond. Protein in the morning becomes one of the most powerful ways for seniors to rebuild strength, improve energy, and maintain vitality as they age, even though it seems like such a simple habit. After the age of 50, the body naturally begins to lose muscle at a faster rate, a process known as sarcopenia. This loss doesn't happen suddenly. It sneaks in slowly, showing up first as tired legs, weaker grip, slower walking speed, or difficulty getting up from a chair. What many people don't realize is that the first meal of the day plays a huge role in slowing down and even reversing this process. When you start your day with protein, you give your muscles exactly what they need at the time your body is most hungry for repair and rebuilding. During the night, while you sleep, your body uses up nutrients for repair and maintenance. By morning, your muscles are like dry sponges, ready to soak up amino acids, which are the building blocks found in protein. If you skip breakfast or eat something sugary and light, such as tea with biscuits or a slice of bread, your body receives a burst of energy but no material for rebuilding. As a result, muscle loss accelerates, leaving seniors feeling weaker over time. But when you begin your morning with a good source of protein, whether it's eggs, Greek yogurt, nuts, lentils, cottage cheese, or even a simple chia seed pudding, your muscles immediately begin to repair and strengthen. Another reason morning protein is so important is because it helps stabilize blood sugar. Aging bodies often become more sensitive to glucose swings, which can cause sudden fatigue, dizziness, irritability, and hunger. Protein slows down digestion in a healthy way, allowing energy to be released steadily over the next several hours. Instead of feeling drained by noon, seniors feel grounded, stable, and energized. With this steady energy comes better focus, sharper memory, and the motivation to move more during the day. Another key factor in maintaining strength. Muscle is not just for lifting or walking, it's also crucial for balance, bone support, metabolic health, immune function, and even emotional well-being. When seniors consistently eat protein in the morning, they naturally maintain more muscle mass, which translates into better posture, fewer falls, improved joint stability, and greater independence. It becomes easier to climb stairs, carry groceries, play with grandchildren, and enjoy activities without tiring quickly. This single habit builds a foundation for a stronger, more vibrant life. To make this practical, the protein doesn't need to be complicated. One egg has around 6 grams of high-quality protein and is simple to prepare. A bowl of yogurt with a handful of nuts adds healthy fats along with protein. A small serving of lentils is incredibly nourishing and easy to digest. Even 2 tablespoons of peanut butter or almond butter spread on whole grain toast can be a powerful start. What matters is not the size of the meal, but the consistency of choosing protein every morning. Here's a short example that shows how powerful this habit can be. A 72-year-old man named Samuel noticed he was becoming weaker each month. His legs felt like they were made of lead, and getting out of bed in the morning felt like a struggle. He often skipped breakfast and waited until lunch to eat something substantial. His doctor suggested one simple change: start each morning with 20 to 25 grams of protein. Samuel began eating 2 boiled eggs with a small bowl of yogurt and some almonds every morning. After just 4 weeks, he noticed he was standing up from chairs with less effort, walking farther without getting tired, and feeling more alert during the day. The only change he made was adding protein first thing in the morning, but the difference felt like gaining 10 years of strength back. This is the power of morning protein. It nourishes the muscles, wakes up the metabolism, fuels the brain, and gives seniors the building blocks they need to regain the confidence and vitality they thought they had lost. Healthy fats are one of the most underestimated essentials for seniors, yet they play a powerful role in restoring strength, improving mobility, and preserving mental clarity. As the body ages, many people unknowingly reduce their fat intake out of fear it will make them gain weight or harm their heart. But what truly matters is the type of fat you consume. Healthy fats, like those from olive oil, walnuts, almonds, chia seeds, flax seeds, fatty fish, and avocado, are not only safe for seniors, but incredibly nourishing. They become the body's natural lubrication system, supporting everything from your joints to your brain. Inside the body, inflammation is one of the biggest obstacles to vitality. It shows up as stiff knees, swollen joints, morning aches, slow movement, and even memory problems. Healthy fats counter this inflammation like a gentle fire extinguisher. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds, help calm the body's inflammatory response, making movements smoother and less painful. Seniors often notice that their joints feel less stiff, and they can move more freely when they consistently include these fats in their morning routine. It's like oiling the hinges on an old door. The difference is subtle at first, but grows noticeably over time. The brain also depends heavily on healthy fats. Nearly 60% of the brain is made of fat, and it requires constant nourishment to function well. When seniors lack healthy fats, they may experience brain fog, forgetfulness, mood swings, and slower processing. Healthy fats strengthen communication between brain cells, support memory, and improve focus. They help stabilize the mood and sharpen mental clarity throughout the day. This is why cultures with high healthy fat intake, such as Mediterranean regions, often report lower rates of cognitive decline as people grow older. Another important benefit of healthy fats is their ability to keep energy stable. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to blood sugar fluctuations. Carbohydrates alone, especially refined ones, can cause energy spikes followed by crashes that leave seniors feeling weak or tired. But when healthy fats are included in the morning, they slow down digestion in a gentle, beneficial way, allowing the body to release energy steadily. This means fewer dips, end strength, fewer moments of fatigue, and better stamina throughout the day. A small amount of healthy fat, just a spoon of olive oil on toast, a handful of nuts, or some sliced avocado, can make the entire day feel more balanced. Healthy fats also support hormone regulation, immune strength, bone health, and the absorption of vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Without fats, these vitamins simply pass through the body unused. This is one of the reasons older adults often face deficiencies. They may be eating nutritious foods, but not absorbing the benefits. Adding healthy fats in the morning becomes like unlocking the door to a room full of nutrients waiting to help you feel stronger and more alive. A simple morning addition can work wonders. For example, consider the story of a 69-year-old woman named Helen. She used to wake up feeling stiff, especially in her knees and lower back. Her energy crashed by mid-morning, and she relied on tea and biscuits to push through. She thought aging was simply catching up with her. Her daughter suggested she try adding a small dose of healthy fats to her morning routine. So Helen began mixing a teaspoon of chia seeds into her yogurt, adding a few walnuts, and drizzling a little olive oil over her eggs. After just 3 weeks, she noticed something remarkable. She was waking up with fewer aches, moving more comfortably, and staying energetic until lunch. Her mind felt sharper, and she described her mornings as less foggy and more alive. The changes were small, but the impact was life-changing. This is the true power of healthy fats. They nourish the body from the inside out, easing movement, strengthening the mind, boosting energy, and restoring a sense of vitality. When seniors make them part of their morning routine, they don't just eat better, they live better. Slow digesting, carbohydrates are one of the most important yet overlooked tools for seniors who want to regain energy, stay active throughout the day, and avoid the sudden crashes that make aging feel heavier than it truly is. Many people grow up believing that carbohydrates are the enemy, especially later in life, but the truth is much more nuanced. The problem is not carbohydrates themselves. It's the type of carbohydrates we choose. Slow-digesting carbs, found in foods like oats, whole grains, apples, bananas, sweet potatoes, legumes, and certain fruits, work with your body rather than against it. They release energy gradually, helping seniors maintain steady strength without the roller coaster highs and lows common with sugary or refined foods. As the body ages, its relationship with glucose changes. The pancreas becomes less efficient, insulin sensitivity decreases, and blood sugar can swing more unpredictably. Quick carbs such as white bread, biscuits, sugary cereals, or pastries deliver a fast burst of energy, but just as quickly, that energy disappears. This leads to a sudden mid-morning crash, leaving seniors feeling tired, weak, unfocused, and craving more sugar. That cycle drains vitality day after day. Slow digesting carbs, however, break this pattern. Their high fiber content slows digestion naturally, feeding the bloodstream a gentle trickle of glucose instead of a flood. The result is smoother energy, better concentration, and a more stable mood. Fiber plays a central role in this process. For seniors, adequate fiber is crucial for healthy digestion, preventing constipation, balancing cholesterol, and supporting weight control. When eaten in the morning, slow carbs help keep the digestive system active and regular throughout the day. They're easier on the stomach, prevent bloating, and create a feeling of comfortable fullness that prevents overeating. Instead of feeling heavy or sluggish, seniors feel grounded, light, and new. Risht. Another benefit is stamina. Slow digesting carbs act almost like time-release fuel. For older adults who experience muscle fatigue or shortness of breath during simple activities, this steady energy becomes a lifeline. Walking, climbing stairs, or doing light chores become easier when the body is supplied with stable energy rather than bursts followed by exhaustion. Seniors often say they feel younger when they switch to these kinds of carbs, not because age changes but because energy becomes more dependable. These foods also support brain function. The brain relies heavily on glucose to operate well, and sudden drops can cause fogginess, forgetfulness, or sluggish thinking. Slow digesting carbs keep the brain fed at a balanced pace, supporting mental clarity and helping seniors stay alert and sharp. Combining these carbs with protein and healthy fats creates a full morning synergy that supports nearly every system in the body. To illustrate how powerful this shift can be, consider the story of Mr. Alvarez, a 74-year-old retired teacher. He used to start his mornings with tea and a couple of crackers, believing a light breakfast was healthier. By 10 a.m., he felt drained. His legs felt weak. He struggled to concentrate on his crossword puzzles, and he found himself reaching for sugary snacks just to stay awake. His daughter encouraged him to try slow digesting carbs for breakfast instead. He switched to a small bowl of warm oats topped with sliced banana and a sprinkle of cinnamon. The change was subtle at first, but after 2 weeks, he noticed his energy lasted until lunchtime without any crashes. His morning walks felt easier, and he no longer needed sugary treats to get through the day. By the end of the month, he described his mornings as calm, steady, and strong. A simple shift in breakfast helped him feel more in control of his day and more in control of his aging. Slow digesting carbohydrates are more than food. They're a form of support for the mind and body, especially for seniors. They provide stability, endurance, and clarity, helping older adults move through their day with strength and confidence. When combined with a balanced morning routine, they become a key ingredient in maintaining vitality well into the later years of life. Including antioxidants in your morning routine is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways for seniors to protect their cells, reduce inflammation, and slow down the internal processes that make aging feel heavier than it should. Antioxidants are natural compounds found in foods like berries, cinnamon, turmeric, honey, green tea, and colorful fruits. Their main job is to fight free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells, accelerate aging, weaken immunity, and contribute to joint pain, fatigue, and chronic health issues. As we get older, the body becomes less efficient at neutralizing these free radicals, which is why a daily boost of antioxidants becomes essential. When eaten in the morning, these nutrients act like your body's first line of defense, setting the tone for a healthier, more energetic day. Inflammation is a major factor in aging, often showing up as stiff joints, swollen hands, slower movement, digestive discomfort, and even foggy thinking. Antioxidant-rich foods help calm this inflammation by reducing oxidative stress inside the body. Think of oxidative stress like rust forming on metal. Over time, it weakens structure and performance. Antioxidants work like a protective coating, preventing that rust from taking hold. Many seniors notice that when they consistently add antioxidant-rich foods to their breakfast, they feel lighter, more flexible, and more energized. The improvement may not be dramatic overnight, but the long-term benefits are profound. Another powerful effect of antioxidants is on the immune system. As the years pass, the immune response naturally slows down, making the body more susceptible to infections, slow healing, and frequent illnesses. Foods such as berries and turmeric contain compounds that strengthen the immune cells responsible for fighting off harmful invaders. Starting the day with these foods gives the immune system a gentle but effective boost, helping seniors stay healthier and more resilient, not just for the morning but throughout the entire day. Antioxidants also support heart health. Many seniors struggle with poor circulation, high cholesterol, or blood pressure issues. Foods like cinnamon and berries help improve blood flow, reduce inflammation in the arteries, and support healthier cholesterol levels. Turmeric, with its active compound curcumin, is especially powerful. It has been shown to reduce inflammation throughout the body, support joint mobility, and improve cardiovascular function when taken consistently. A simple pinch of cinnamon, or a small handful of blueberries in the morning, becomes a form of daily heart nourishment. Brain health is another area where antioxidants shine. Free radicals can damage brain cells over time, contributing to memory loss, slower processing, and cognitive decline. Antioxidants protect neurons, support communication between brain cells, and help maintain mental clarity. This is why diets rich in antioxidant foods, like those found in Mediterranean or East Asian cultures, often correlate with sharper minds and lower rates of dementia as people age. Antioxidants are also incredibly easy to incorporate into a morning routine. You don't need complicated meals or expensive supplements. A spoonful of honey, a dash of cinnamon on oats, a few berries in yogurt, or warm water with turmeric can all deliver powerful benefits. The key is consistency, not quantity. Small daily doses create big long-term changes. A real-life example shows just how transformative this can be. A 71-year-old woman named Layla struggled with stiff joints every morning, especially in her fingers and lower back. She also noticed she was getting sick more often and often felt mentally dull until late in the day. A friend recommended she try adding antioxidants to her breakfast. Layla started simple: a few strawberries in her oatmeal, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and a cup of green tea with a small touch of honey. Within a month, she began to notice a difference. Her hands felt less swollen in the mornings, she had fewer episodes of brain fog, and she didn't catch the seasonal cold that usually knocked her out every winter. Even her daughter commented on how much more energetic she seemed. Layla described the change as like lifting a heavy blanket off my body. This is the power of daily antioxidants. They protect the cells, reduce inflammation, brighten the mind, support the immune system, and slow down the internal wear and tear that makes aging feel difficult. When seniors start their morning with these nourishing foods, they give themselves a foundation for strength, resilience, and vitality throughout the day. Maintaining a simple, balanced morning habit consistently is one of the most powerful things seniors can do to regain strength, improve daily energy, and support long-term vitality. While individual foods like protein, healthy fats, slow-digesting carbs, and antioxidants each offer unique benefits, the real transformation happens when these elements are combined into a morning routine and repeated every single day. The body thrives on rhythm. When you nourish it consistently, it begins to repair more efficiently, strengthen more effectively, and operate with a steady flow of energy that carries you through the day. Consistency is what turns healthy choices into lasting improvements. As we age, the body becomes more sensitive to irregular eating patterns. Skipping breakfast or eating something light and sugary can confuse the metabolism, leading to energy drops, mood swings, digestive issues, and slower muscle repair. But when the body receives high-quality nutrition every morning, especially at the same time, it begins to operate with smoother, more predictable efficiency. Hormones stabilize, blood sugar becomes steadier, digestion improves, and nutrient absorption increases. A consistent morning meal essentially tells the body what to expect, and the body responds by working better. It's also important to understand that small habits, repeated daily, create a cumulative effect far greater than occasional big efforts. A nutrient-rich morning routine works like gentle training for the body. Each day, the muscles receive protein to rebuild, The brain receives healthy fats and slow-release carbs for focus, and the immune system receives antioxidants for protection. Over time, these daily inputs lead to noticeable improvements in mobility, balance, memory, digestion, and overall well-being. What starts as a simple bowl of oats, a few nuts, a piece of fruit, or a serving of yogurt becomes an investment that compounds day by day. For seniors, consistency also builds confidence. When you wake up knowing exactly how to start your day, you remove stress, confusion, and decision fatigue. The routine becomes grounding, a moment of stability in a world that often changes quickly. This mental peace alone contributes to better health. A predictable morning habit also encourages better sleep, because your internal clock becomes more aligned. When you eat consistently in the morning, your body regulates hunger hormones more effectively, helping you wind down better at night. Another powerful aspect of consistency is momentum. When seniors start their day with a balanced meal, they're more likely to make healthier choices throughout the rest of the day. A strong morning sets the tone. Physically, mentally, and emotionally, it's much easier to stay active, drink more water, choose nutritious foods, and maintain a positive mood when your body begins the day fully supported. Many seniors don't realize how much their morning choices influence the rest of their day until they try a consistent routine for a few weeks. To make this practical, the morning meal doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as a bowl of warm oats topped with nuts and fruit, scrambled eggs with avocado, yogurt with chia seeds, or even a small portion of lentils with olive oil. The goal isn't perfection, it's repetition. Even a nutritious 5-minute breakfast done every day can dramatically influence strength and vitality over time. A short example shows how life-changing this can be. A 76-year-old man named Robert used to start his mornings inconsistently. Some days with a cup of tea, other days skipping breakfast entirely. He felt tired most mornings, struggled with balance, and found it hard to stay active. His doctor recommended creating a simple, consistent routine: 1 protein, 1 healthy fat, 1 slow carb, and 1 antioxidant every morning. Robert chose yogurt with walnuts, a spoon of honey, and half a banana. It took him less than 3 minutes to prepare. At first, he didn't notice much, but after 3 weeks, he realized he was waking up with more energy, walking more steadily, and feeling mentally clearer. By the second month, he began taking morning walks again, something he felt too weak to do before. His entire day became easier simply because he nourished his body consistently each morning. This is the beauty of a balanced morning habit. It doesn't require dramatic changes, expensive foods, or hours of preparation. It requires one thing: consistency. When seniors repeat this nourishing ritual every day, their bodies respond by becoming stronger, more energetic, and more resilient. Over time, this simple routine becomes a foundation for a healthier, more vibrant life. So I'll ask you this: what if the secret to feeling strong again isn't in a pill but in your morning plate? What if one small daily habit could help you walk faster, think clearer, sleep better, and feel alive again? Starting tomorrow morning, try giving your body what it's been asking for all along: real, nourishing, strength-building food. Because vitality isn't lost with age. It returns when you feed it. If you found this inspiring and helpful, make sure to